Streaming live on WFLA Now. Powered by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Well, good Saturday morning, Tampa Bay. Time now 8:36. Max Defender 8 meteorologist Amanda Hawley here tracking a warm weekend. In fact, temperatures today nearing records this afternoon. I mean, you can already see bright blue sky, and that temperature, looking at the Veterans Ford Expressway, it's already well above average to start the day, 72 degrees. So certainly a warm one. I'm going to spend the next few minutes here with you kind of explaining what we're dealing with this weekend and when our next cool down will arrive, because I am tracking it. But as I'm going through, use the hashtag in the comments. Hashtag, hey Amanda, tell me what you're going to do this weekend. Tell me how you're going to soak up the sunshine. Maybe you don't like it. Let me know that too. We're going to have some interactive comments here coming up in just a few minutes. But first, I wanted to give you an idea of what to expect this weekend, because yes, it might be dry and yes, it might be warm, but you know, it's above average. So right now we're at 72 degrees. This morning we started out about 14 degrees above where we should be for the last weekend in February. And those temperatures are already continuing to warm up here. 68 degrees in Lakeland right now, 71 in Lakewood Ranch. It's 8:37 on this Saturday morning, and these temperatures are already making their way into the 70s. They're going to continue to warm up very quickly. We're going to rise all the way through the 70s and spend the afternoon in the low to mid 80s. And that's near the coast. If you're east of I-75, expect those temperatures to be in the mid to upper 80s. And I think many spots here, folks, hitting that 90-degree mark inland, well away from the coast. Nonetheless, it's going to be warm. My high temperature for Tampa today near 84. The record for the Tampa International Airport is 86. So we'll come very close to that. Going to watch that this afternoon. But heading into this evening, staying very mild, even still in the mid 70s by 9 p.m. Just a mixture of sun and clouds. And again, staying dry. So a great beach day, full sunshine here. I will say the humidity, it is starting to come back up. Those dew points are in the 60s, so you'll notice it out there this weekend, but don't let it stop you from getting outside and enjoying it. There will be a little bit of a light breeze, but if you're outside, if you're at the beach, maybe going to spring training tomorrow, wear the sunscreen. That UV is at a 9, very high. And the Gulf water temperature, because of these warm temperatures we've had the past couple of days, it's starting to come up as well. Gulf water temperatures in the lower 70s. Great day to head out to the beach or take the boat out as well. The winds are light southeast, turning south, almost a little bit of a sea breeze component developing today at about 10 knots. That's keeping seas at 2 feet or less. It's been a pancake the past couple of days and just a light chop in the bay. Heading into tomorrow, more of the same. Starting out very mild. We'll be in the low to mid 80s, seeing a mixture of sun and clouds. You'll notice the humidity, but we'll stay mostly dry on Max Defender 8 radar, just like we are seeing right now. Live sweep here, 8:39 on this Saturday morning. We've got high pressure in control near the surface. It's starting to build into the middle levels of the atmosphere as well. And what that means is it's basically acting like a bubble. We'll have a couple of cold fronts up to the north, pass through the southeast over the next couple of days, but they're going to skip us here in the Tampa Bay area. It's not until next week are we going to track our next cold fronts coming in. Now, the timing and the strength of these cold fronts, uncertain at this point. Right now, I think we'll see another cold front come through sometime on Tuesday night and into Wednesday. A couple of showers here. I don't think it's going to do a whole lot to our temperatures. Then another front is going to approach next weekend, so a week from today. And I think this one could be a little bit stronger. This one potentially bringing us back down to below average with those temperatures. So there's that updated forecast. I'm going to go check out your comments here. Again, hopefully you're using the hashtag #HeyAmanda, and we can post them on the screen for you. But there's that 8-day forecast with temperatures today in the mid 80s. Tonight we're in the upper 60s, very mild. Tomorrow, more of the same, highs in the low to mid 80s. And you can see there is kind of a downhill trend as we get into the beginning of next week. Highs on Monday, still well above average, but we're starting to come down. And that's because that high pressure that I mentioned, yeah, it is going to start to break down a little bit, allowing those temperatures to not be quite as warm. But there's those rain chances that start to increase as we get into the middle and end of next week. 20% for Wednesday, 30% for Saturday. I think that's our 2 peak days with those rain chances coming in. So there we are. Hey, everybody. Happy Saturday morning. That was kind of my little forecast for you. Very quiet this weekend. I was just kind of highlighting our next cold fronts because a lot of folks around Tampa Bay, you know, we don't like the warmer temperatures, and we're not supposed to be this warm either, so we're always kind of tracking that next system, and it will be here. It is going to come in sometime for the middle and end of next week. So thanks for joining me on this Saturday morning. Hopefully having some coffee out there, just kind of soaking up the bright blue sunshine for this weekend. So let me know in the comment section what you guys are up to, and what you guys have planned for the weekend. Let's see here. There we go. I'm going to throw some comments on the screen, making sure everything is working. And I do want to throw up our camera because that's prettier to look at anyway. Kai Williams says, hashtag, hey Amanda, hi from Australia. Now, very jealous. It is on my bucket list to visit. Definitely want to dive the Great Barrier Reef someday. So jealous of your location there, Kai. But thanks for joining me on this Saturday morning. I actually don't know if it's Saturday afternoon for you or maybe Friday. I think you're ahead of us, so it's probably Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. Thanks for joining us, Kai, here. And Michael Wims actually has a pretty good question. We published an article yesterday here about the potential for hurricane season to be actually moved up, the start of hurricane season to be moved up, the start date to May 15th instead of June 1st. That's something that the World Meteorological Organization, the National Hurricane Center, NOAA, they are going to be talking about this season over the next couple of months. It doesn't affect the season, though, so that was kind of off topic there. But Michael asking, does this mean we may have a very active hurricane season, probably because our warm temperatures this weekend? No, today and tomorrow's temperatures will have absolutely no effect on our hurricane season for starts June 1st. It's coming up, guys, less than 100 days before we get to hurricane season. J.R. Johnson asking, is it going to be a good day for boating? Yes, yes it is. Our boat is needing some maintenance at this point, and my husband, he's going to wake up early. He's got to do some gear lube changes and do some fuel filter changes before we can take her out. But I'm here anyway, so he can do that while I'm at work. I'll get off, and then we'll go play around. Good question there, J.R. Johnson. Today, tomorrow, maybe a little slightly stronger wind, but otherwise still a good day. Anna Simmons says it is a beach day. It is. Those temperatures will be warm. Just keep in mind, right along the immediate coastline, with the Gulf water temperatures in the lower 70s, temperatures will probably be kept to near that 80-degree mark. And if you go in the water, obviously, it'll be a little bit cooler. But beautiful beach day. I already saw people out on our St. Pete beach camera soaking up that sunshine. Look at that. Hashtag, hey Amanda. Chris Palmer saying, hashtag, hey Amanda, taking the boat out and soaking up some sun. Enjoy it, Chris. Yeah, it's going to be a great, great day to do that. Just checking out some of your comments over here. Ooh, this is a good one. Taryn Schnarr says, hashtag, hey Amanda, how is the weather for kayaking? Great question. Beautiful. Winds are light at this point. And when you're going kayaking, I like to really think about that wind direction so that you don't have to work nearly as hard. So the wind direction coming in out of the southeast this morning and then kind of turning out of the south. So if you can hug that coastline, the southeastern coastline of the bay or wherever you're going, and the southern coastline, you'll kind of be protected from the wind there. Yeah, beautiful day. Kayaking, stand-up paddleboarding, biking, hiking, anything you want to do. Maury Mark says, hi, Amanda. This is coming from Ireland. We sort of started our spring this weekend. Wish I had your weather, Maura, in Ireland. Yeah, it's we're getting a little bit of an early spring start, too. The temperatures that we're seeing this weekend, and I'll throw back on the 8-day forecast for you, the temperatures that we're seeing this weekend are actually more average for late April. The last weekend in April, we see that average temperature bump up to that 84-degree mark. So certainly above average, and like I mentioned earlier as well, we're nearing records. Today's record at the Tampa International Airport is 86 degrees. So we're going to be very close to that, and several spots well away from the coast will hit that 80-degree mark. So it's certainly warm out there, and you're going to feel it too in that sun. The sun's going to be feeling a little bit hotter. It's continuing to get a little higher in the sky as we get closer to spring, so that makes the sun a little bit stronger. And of course, you can burn a little bit easier. That's why I say wear that sunscreen. Drink the water too. It's always good to stay hydrated. Let's see, I'll throw back on the camera there for you. Again, that's a live camera from our downtown, our News Channel 8 studios here in downtown Tampa. And we get a beautiful picture of the sunrise every morning. And if you were watching me and Evan on the WFLA News Channel 8 morning show, we got a live picture of the February full snow moon as it was setting in the west. It was really, really awesome. We caught a time lapse of it as well. Maybe we can post it on our Facebook page a little later. Maybe I'll post it on mine, on Amanda Holly here. But it was really cool. Last night was the full February moon, and the full moon in February is typically known as the snow moon according to the Farmer's Almanac. And that's just because February, our snowiest month of the year in the United States, obviously not here in the state of Florida. And clearly that came true this February, with almost 74% of the United States being covered in snow at one point just a couple weeks ago. So yeah, that was this morning. It will still appear full tonight. It will still be very bright in the sky as it rises just before sunset. Let's see, got another comment coming in from Dan Evans here. Hashtag, hey Amanda, taking out the slingshot and go touring the true back roads of Hernando County. That's really cool. I really like, I talk about the water all the time. I love the beach. I love to be out on the boat. But I like to go inland too. A couple weeks ago, I was in north central Florida, up in High Springs and Gainesville, Lake City area, doing some cave diving. So I like the country stuff too. Camping at Ginny Springs is always fun. Going through your comments, I do have to hop off here in about 3 minutes or so, so this will be a last call for your hashtag Hey Amanda comments. Got another cut-in coming up here on News Channel 8, of course the Today Show on right now, but we do short little updates for you while the Today Show is going on. You'll see Evan first, he'll do a little news story, and then you'll see me updating you on the weather for the day. Throw this comment on air too. JB, you probably see JB on here all the time, all week long. He does a really great job at this. There's a lot going on here. If you could see behind the scenes, I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different monitors in front of me. So just getting back into the swing of things and where to look, everything changes all the time. But we'll throw this comment on screen. Lisa says, hashtag, hey Amanda, Colorado sure could use some of those warmer temperatures. It's too chilly for this Florida girl here in the Rocky Mountains. Need a Florida trip ASAP, Don't envy you. Although Colorado, you got some great skiing. I haven't done that yet either. I do want to do it. I'm not a huge fan of the colder weather either, though, so I feel that, Lisa. I have to keep my perspective on the down low, though, because I'm one of those people who truly loves the heat and humidity. So when I say it's going to be warmer, I have to remember, okay, it's going to be warmer, not, cooler for folks. Well, folks, it's been a fun Saturday morning. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully you've got some coffee. I've drinking most of mine. Obviously, we get here very early. The show starts at 6 a.m., runs through 8. We got to be here way earlier than that so I can put all the graphics together for you. I will, let's unpublish that comment here, and I'll throw the 8-day forecast on the screen for you guys one more time, just give you guys a quick update. Again, today, tomorrow, nearing record temperatures, very warm and dry, mixture of sun and clouds, really just a less than a 10% chance for an isolated shower east of I-75. It would be a sprinkle, a very quick passing sprinkle if we see anything at all. That's why the rain chances there are at 0%. So get outside, enjoy it, soak it up. It really is going to be a good day. Before I hop off here, one comment just came in from TJ, hashtag, hey Amanda, will we see temperatures near 90 degrees in Avon Park? Yes. Yes, several spots, I believe, will touch that 90-degree mark inland today. So, yeah, a very, very warm day for late February here. But the cool down is in sight. It'll happen in about a week from now. We'll track some of those cooler temperatures. So get outside, enjoy the warmer temperatures we have this weekend. Just remember, wear the sunscreen. That sun is a little bit stronger. Otherwise, we'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone.